ESPN on ABC.
Crypto.com Arena, it is buzzing this evening as LeBron James looks to reach a scoring milestone many thought impossible, a mark that would never be reached. History was on his mind when LeBron arrived more than 4 hours before tip-off.
A little bit bigger deal than I thought it would be, I see.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, delivered by Papa John's.
Welcome to NBA Countdown. We are live from Crypto.com Arena. Stephen A. Smith, Adrian Wojnarowski, Bob Myers, Kendrick Perkins. I'm Malika Andrews. And gentlemen, we are here to witness history because LeBron James is already the all-time leader in playoff and postseason points. But tonight, he can become the first player ever to reach 40,000 career points. He is mic'd up, so we will hear from him as he marches toward this milestone. And James, he is tonight's difference maker, brought to you by CarMax. And when we talk about excellence, when we talk about longevity, James, he really stands alone. He has played against more than a third of the players ever to play in the league. Ever, Stephen A. Smith. That is absolutely insane. He also has been stellar throughout. He's made an All-NBA team a record 19 times. That means that nearly a quarter of the time the league has been in existence, James has been All-NBA. I mean, what? And has a good chance of making it again this season. And just how likely is it that we see LeBron James create that 40K club tonight against the Nuggets? Well, he's only scored in double figures in 1,204 consecutive games. He's only 9 away. So
you know what it feels like to be in the zone. During it, you don't feel anything. You just have a superpower, I feel.
Go big.
LeBron James is now the all-time leading scorer in the history of the NBA.
He is, who he is.
James, top of the key. He hits a three.
Oh, my goodness, LeBron James.
He continues to make the push towards 40,000 points.
For me, I've always wanted to be one of the greatest that ever played this game.
Welcome back to NBA Countdown, delivered by Papa John's.
it's time now for tonight's key matchup delivered by Papa John's. LeBron James, he continues his full court press against Father Time, approaching another milestone, being the first player ever to score 40,000 career regular season points. Of course, I would think his signature shot, it has to be his hammer dunk, right? Or maybe that fadeaway jumper that he has. But how is he going to score his 400,000? We're going to try that one more time. 40,000? I think I got it. Career point tonight. Well, ESPN Bet says the odds-on favorite is any two-pointer. Any type of two-pointer. The dunk is the long shot available. So, Perk, since I'm still struggling to even say how many points he has. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Enough of us. It's time to get you to tip off. J.J. Redick, Doris Burke, Mike Breen have the call. We'll see you at halftime.
Everybody in the building expecting to see another milestone in the extraordinary career of LeBron James, the NBA's all-time leading scorer, about to reach that beautiful round number. And his opponent tonight, Nikola Jokic, many believe the MVP favorite once again. He has been putting on a clinic night in and night out. And good evening, everyone. Along with J.J. Redick and Doris Burke, Mike Breen on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. What a matchup tonight. We have two of the greatest who've ever played the game. They've got multiple MVPs, championship pedigree, and this season playing at a level to add to their Hall of Fame resumes. Let's start with LeBron James. He's still going strong after all these years, but in year 21, Doris, what's impressed you the most about what he's doing?
Probably the way he carries the weight and responsibility on many nights to get them across the finish line. Think about it, Mike. They were 9-3 in February. Third best record in the league, and they're still in a dogfight in the standings. So these last two games felt massive. They were down 21 against the Clippers start to fourth, and LeBron James shoots them back into it and is willing late game to absorb the responsibility to guard Kawhi Leonard, forces into a tough shot. Now it's a 9-win Wizard team. You scrap and claw to get out of there in overtime. You turn it over late. Do you give up? Absolutely not. You make a massive three. All the plays down late. He's played 37 and 38 minutes the last two nights. Whether it takes its toll remains to be seen, but he's been brilliant.
Meanwhile, with more, let's check in for the first time tonight with Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. It was 7,430 days ago, a Wednesday night in October in 2003. That's
would have been 18-year-old LeBron James, who had just graduated from high school a few months earlier, scored his first 2 points in the NBA. And now 39,989 points later, James once again on the doorstep of history, about to cross a threshold that might never be crossed again. James has said that reaching the 40,000-point scoring mark was never a goal of his and probably won't even be at the top of his list of most cherished career accomplishments, but it does mean something to him and to his family. His mom, Gloria, his wife, Savannah, their kids, expected to all be here in attendance tonight. LeBron has said that for him to be in this position at this point of his career, and with all of the great players that have played in this league, for him to be able to do something that has never been done before, it absolutely means something, he said. And he said, I think it's pretty cool. Mike?
All right, Lisa, speaking of greatness, Nikola Jokic, once again, he has been spectacular, and with many people, probably the MVP favorite going into the home stretch of the season. For him, so many things we'll talk about tonight in terms of his magic. Well, what's impressed you the most has been his passing?
He's simply one of the greatest passers, period, in NBA history. And this surge of late from the Denver Nuggets has been driven by Nikola Jokic. Sometimes spectacular, oftentimes mundane. Here, the simple throw-ahead pass to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. It creates an advantage, leads to an open three. In the half court, he is the ultimate hub. His teammates orbit around him with cutting and movement, and he will deliver on time, on target. And then if you put 2 on the ball, watch Aaron Gordon on that baseline. Jokic will find him with a lob.
The first 20,000, all with the Cavaliers. When it got to 20,000 after those first 10, winning titles in Miami. 30,000 happened back in Cleveland. And then almost 13 months ago, he passed the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to take his place on the NBA scoring throne.
NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC is presented by Wingstop. Bring the flavor. This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime, presented by Wingstop, will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
James on the drive, shot blocked, it's over! The Nuggets are going to the NBA Finals!
The Lakers go down 4-0
Our goal is to win championships. That's what this franchise is about, and we fell short of that.
Our chemistry is at all-time high. I see everybody come together. It's incredible.
The long wait is over. The Denver Nuggets can finally call themselves NBA champions.
Jokic, Murray, and the Nuggets have the upper hand recently.
7 consecutive wins for the Nuggets over the Lakers.
But the Lakers are finding a rhythm.
James, what a comeback win by the Lakers.
And have risen to the occasion before.
Here's Davis, 4-3 in the win. Oh, it's good! Anthony Davis has won it for the Lakers!
The champs of the past and present face off. Nuggets and Lakers, now on ABC.
It is the defending champion Denver Nuggets against the team they faced off in the Western Conference Finals last year, the Lakers. Welcome NBA Saturday Primetime, presented by Wingstop. Well, it was windy and rainy most of the day here in Los Angeles, but what a beautiful night. Beautiful night outside, and perhaps a beautiful night inside, and what will be a sold-out Crypto.com arena. When we talk about getting to 40,000, but these games are huge for these two teams. So many teams now down the stretch jockeying for playoff positioning. Denver currently third, just a game out of the top spot. The Lakers currently 10th, just percentage points behind Golden State, but only 3 back of the 6th spot. As we look at our starting lineups, and they are delivered by Taco Bell. After Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets, a change. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, for personal reasons, is missing tonight. So Christian Brown, the second-year player, will join Jokic in the starting lineup with the other usuals from Michael Malone. And the usual starting 5 that has certainly worked recently for the Los Angeles Lakers, led by LeBron James, who my guess is he would like to get the 9 points quickly, get it over with, and start concentrating on what is a very important game for the LA Lakers. brings a nice extra buzz in the building tonight. Yes, he's already the NBA's all-time leading scorer. That was one of the special moments in NBA history last year. And now just going to get this very nice round number. The respect between the two MVPs, the two champions. Jokic has a sneaky sense of humor, doesn't he?
Sarcasm. When you speak the language, it's easy to pick up.
Sarcasm is the protest of the week, by the way. That's what I was told years ago. So we're set to go again. Denver. This is the All-Star break, playing great basketball. They've won 5 in a row. Meanwhile, the Lakers have had an excellent February, as Doris mentioned at the top, at 9-3. And the Nuggets, meanwhile, have dominated the Lakers recently. They won the first 2 meetings.